In the high-stakes arena of modern aerial warfare, stealth technology has long been the crown jewel of military aviation. Now fighter jets can evade radar detection and strike with impunity. For decades, the United States held a near monopoly on this capability, with the F-117 Nighthawk, B-2 Spirit, F-22 Raptor, and the great F-35 Lightning II. But today, that dominance is under siege. China, once dismissed as a runner-up in aerospace innovation, has unleashed a stealth jet revolution that is reshaping the global balance of air power, and the world isn't ready. From the battle-tested J-20 Mighty Dragon to the carrier-capable J-35 and the shadowy prototypes of sixth-generation fighters like the J-36, Beijing's People's Liberation Army Air Force and Navy are fielding a fleet that challenges Western superiority in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. This revolution is not mere hype. It's a tangible surge in production, testing, and integration. Satellite imagery, official unveilings, and leaked footage reveal a PLA-AF arsenal swelling with over 300 J-20s, dozens of J-35s entering service, and experimental tailless designs pushing the envelope of manned-unmanned teaming. Backed by state media, the Enigma boasts of radar cross-sections smaller than a human palm and engines rivaling Western turbofans. China's stealth program signals a peer competitor emerging from the shadows. Yet, amid the awe-inspiring engineering feats, questions loom. Is this a genuine leap forward, or a facade of copied designs and unproven systems? And critically, should the West, particularly the US and its allies, be worried about the strategic implications? To unpack this, we must trace the arc of China's stealth odyssey, dissect its current capabilities, and weigh the geopolitical tremors it could unleash. The answer, as we'll see, is a qualified yes. Worry, but don't panic. China's revolution demands vigilance and adaptation, not despair. China's stealth journey began in earnest in the late 1990s with the JXX program, a secretive bid to counter U.S. air dominance exposed during the Gulf War and Kosovo conflicts. The result was the Chengdu J-20, codenamed Mighty Dragon, which roared into the skies on January 11, 2011, coincidentally during a visit by then U.S. Defense Secretary Robert Gates, a move some interpreted as deliberate saber-rattling. By March 2017, the J-20 entered PLAF service, making China the second nation after the U.S. to operate a fifth-generation stealth fighter. The J-20's design is a masterclass in iterative ambition. At 70 feet long with a 43-foot wingspan, it's larger than the F-22, optimized for long-range interception over China's vast maritime approaches. Its canard delta configuration, equipped with forward winglets for enhanced maneuverability, diverges here from American purity, but aids agility at the cost of some stealth. Key features include serpentine air intakes to shield radar from the engines, a diverterless supersonic inlet for reduced drag, and internal weapons bays, housing up to 6 PL-15 beyond visual range missiles with range of 200+ kilometers, or precision-guided bombs like the LS-6. Avionics shine with an active electronically scanned array radar boasting 2,000+ transmit-chosh-receive modules, electro-optical targeting systems, and distributed aperture systems for 360-degree situational awareness, echoing F-35 tech, but scaled for air superiority. Upgrades have been relentless. Early WS-10C engines, interim Russian AL-31 derivatives plagued by reliability issues, gave way to the indigenous WS-15 in 2024. Enabling Supercruise Mach 1.5+ without afterburners and thrust vectoring for dogfight prowess. A June 2025 breakthrough in silicon carbide semiconductors tripled radar detection range to over 300 kilometers per state media, turning the J-20s into a sensor-fused predator. Satellite imagery tracks 40 to 50 units annually from Chengdu's factories, with over 300 operational by mid-2025, surpassing the US F-22 fleet of 187. But the J-20 is just the vanguard. Enter the Shenyang J-35, unveiled at the 2024 Zhuhai Air Show as China's answer to the F-35, a medium-weight, multi-role stealth jet with twin-engine punch. The land-based J-35A debuted in November 2024, followed by the carrier variant, J-35, certified for electromagnetic catapult-assisted takeoff, CATABAR, on the Fujian in September 2025. With an RCS under 0.01 square meters, boasting metamaterial coatings exclusive to China, the J-35 evades detection better than many peers. It carries 4 PL-15S internally, integrates AESA radar with infrared search and track, and supports secondary strike roles with laser-guided munitions. By May 2025, prototypes flew from Fujian during sea trials, marking China as the second nation with dual stealth fighter families. This duo forms the backbone, but China's revolution accelerates into uncharted territory. Loyal wingman drones like the GJ-11 Sharp Sword UCAV, a flying wing stealth platform topping 690 miles per hour, now team with J-20s and J-16D electronic warfare jets, as seen in official footage from November 13, 2025. These teacups, as the Chinese call them, extend sensor reach and absorb risks, embodying manned-unmanned teaming. A navalized GJ-11 variant with an arrestor hook hints at carrier drone swarms. If 5th-gen jets are the present, 6th generation is China's audacious future. Prototypes emerged in 2024 to 2025, defying Western timelines. The Chengdu J-36 is dubbed the Ginkgo Leaf Jet, a tailless Trijet Diamond Delta behemoth, potentially the world's largest fighter at over 70 feet wingspan. Spotted in August-September 2025 at Lop Nur, China's Area 51, alongside Shenyang's JXDS/J50. It features angular 2D thrust vectoring nozzles for infrared stealth and adaptive flight controls for carrier ops. The J50, a twin-engine counterpart, emphasizes low observability with embedded engines and variable cycle tech for efficiency. Both integrate AI for autonomous swarming, laser weapons for directed energy kills, and system of systems networking, mirroring US NGAD but with Chinese composites absorbing multi-band radar. By November 2025, second prototypes flew with refined exhausts, hinting at IOC by 2030, potentially outpacing the US F-47. At Zhuhai 2025, mock-ups paraded unmanned stealth fighters, underscoring Beijing's portfolio approach, multiple designs in parallel. This isn't isolated brilliance. China's aerospace ecosystem, fueled by $100 billion plus annual R&D, leverages wind tunnels, supercomputers, and a 10-to-1 production edge over the West. The WS-15's maturation resolves past engine woes, while metamaterials yield RCS reductions rivaling Lockheed's. Skeptics point to its origins steeped in controversy. The J-20's canards evoke Northrop's YF-23, while J-35 contours mirror the F-35, fueling accusations of cyber theft. U.S. indictments since 2014 detail hacks on Boeing and Lockheed, yielding F-35 blueprints and F-22 algorithms. A 1999 F-117 crash in Serbia allegedly provided debris studied by Chinese agents, informing early stealth coatings. Yet convergence is physics. Delta wings minimize RCS. DSI intakes cut weight. China's 1,000-plus engineers on the J-20 program, per AVIC, blend reverse engineering with homegrown advances like SIC radar chips. Unproven reliability tempers fears. WS-15 teething issues delayed full-rate production until 2025, and J-20 sortie rates lag F-35's 1.5 per day. In combat, software fusion, where sensors feed AI-driven decisions, remains a black box. U.S. pilots boast 20-plus years of F-35 data. Still, numbers matter. China's stealth fleet could hit 1,000 by 2030, dwarfing NATO's 500-plus. The U.S. response blends alarm and action. Deployments doubled F-35s at Japan's Kadena and Iwakuni bases in 2025, fortifying the first island chain against PLAF incursions. Shield AI's X-BAT vertical takeoff drone counters runway strikes, while NGAD/F-47 accelerates despite costs of $300 million per unit. Allies like Japan and Australia integrate via AUKUS, but Europe's Tempest/FCAS lags. Geopolitically, this revolution emboldens Beijing. J-20 patrols shadow U.S. carriers in the South China Sea, while J-35s enable Fujian strikes on Taiwan. Simulations show PLAF kill chains piercing stealth veils at 200 kilometers, per PLA studies. Pakistan eyes J-35s, and rumors swirl of J-20s to Iran for oil. This hands stealth power to new actors, eroding U.S. edges. Yes, the West should worry, but strategically though, China's stealth revolution erodes the post-Cold War air monopoly, projecting power to Guam and Diego Garcia. In a Taiwan scenario, over 500 J-20s/J-35s could overwhelm the F-22/F-35 numbers, backed by hypersonic missiles and drone swarms. U.S. bases face anti-access area denial, A2/AD saturation per RAND, yet advantages persist. U.S. stealth is mature. F-35's ALIS logistics enable 80% readiness. J-20s hovers at 60%. Pilot training, 20,000 U.S. hours versus China's 200. Tips dogfights. Alliances amplify. Quad AUKUS fields 1,000 plus 4th, 5th-gen jets. China's untested integration risks fratricide in chaos. The real worry here is complacency. While America debates budgets, China flies prototypes. To counter, invest in CCAs, hypersonics, and JADC2 networking. Diplomacy buys time to curb exports via MTCR, but that's outside the scope of our video. China's stealth ascent is a wake-up call. The West's response will decide if this revolution redefines skies or merely tests resolve. Can the J-35 beat the US F-35? Let us know in the comments section below. Stay tuned.